back to one red
The
heart.
Game
titled
Master
The
Frequency.
Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in
Oh.
on any station it wants.
Oh, I see. This is... Oh, this is actually crazy. Okay, this is... They're basically trying to put together an MMORPG using only radio signals. That's cool as fuck! How's it going, everyone? This is Gale Hall Gaming, and welcome back to some more Disco Elysium. Now, we did have a slight bit of off-screen shenaniganery. That being, I took another look at the ledger here. Unfortunately, I had an autosave that was like a little while back. It was right after I had found my ledger and had gone through like all the information within it. However, there was one part that I missed, and it was a card in the inside of the clipboard. I didn't fully read it because my character was starting to look like he was blacking out. So I left it be. But there is a card from a woman inside the middle of the clipboard. But regardless, onward we go. We do still need to talk to Placence, if I remember her name correctly, about getting into that back room. Hello, Placence. Will you let me into the cursed room again?
Officer, and welcome to crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
I was told that there's a huge fridge in the building's cellar. Can you lead me there?
A fridge? No, I don't know anything about a fridge. Aren't you interested in books?
I'm not interested in books whatsoever.
For whatever reason, she's lying to you about the fridge.
Alright, fucking fine, lady. Let's see if we can break down the door now.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you.
Need
covered
pain
in double.
threshold. I have barely put any points into this skill.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered.
Hey,
in
we got it.
dozens, if not hundreds, of ceremonies and charms.
That still hurts. Ow. I thought we succeeded. No, we did succeed.
Crack appear on the door frame. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side, but you've done it.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Smash into the door and shout, "Fuck, it hurts." Oh shit. Well, we're in.
What is this place?
Looks like a gym to me.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. We should find a flashlight if we want to go on. There should be one in my kinema.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark. An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Let's go get the flashlight then.
The
Shut up,
lieutenant
Inland Empire.
nods.
Alright. Well, back out. And also, ow, my shoulder. So, Placence, you mind explaining what the hell's back there?
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
Okay, I think I figured out what the game was wanting me to do with the freezer. Look, I've got this decomposing body I really need to put in a fridge down there. Don't know what I was thinking barging in like that.
I suppose it's all over now. I guess there's no escape.
What are you talking about? It's just a door.
Just a door? This place is cursed, detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at the
she's
sheer amount of
superstitious.
companies that have failed in this house. I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
Host Almighty, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the door. Blessed be your name.
Curse? But I thought the curse wasn't real.
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman. All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's little else to do.
Her facade has dropped. Now you see the curiosity behind
Okay,
the
so
fear.
she's basically accepted that it's open now. Someone's gonna have to go check it out.
Before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
The entity? I don't think so.
Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her.
God, I need to start doing some of these more interesting sayings, but chimneys aren't big enough for anyone to live there.
No, this chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing
There's a
there.
building central furnace. Would that be the coal lady in the back?
Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
All right, have a good day. Let's go get that flashlight, Kim. Give me the flashlight. Also, Kim, I think you left your engine
Inside,
running.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and a metallic drawer slides out. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Lets you see things in the dark you would. The pull-out toolbox slide.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our flashlight. Sorry, I kind of skipped through that. I just wanted to get the thing and get in there. All right, we'll put that in place. Oh, it actually follows your mouse. That's cool. I like that. It's a hand crank one, so I'm wondering how often we have to crank it up, but still neat. Hey, kid. Where were you on the night of the 14th? Kim, come on, you gotta play bad cop with me. Where were you on the night of the 14th? Kim? Kim, she could be a suspect. Come on, man. This is for the murders. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's figure out what's back here now that we actually have a light. Oh, there's quite a bit back here. Oh, I got a bowl. Give me the bowl. Wait, hold on, can I actually lift?
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. There are no collars on the barbell.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able
This
to.
is a safety hazard.
Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of bastard just remove the collars? It could be a, it should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, what else we got in here? Is there any? Oh, hold on, we got something. There's like perceptions going off, like right here. Smells like leather. Thanks, perception. Really cool there, bud. Whoa. Always blocked by old window panes and debris. Looks like the remains of the 24-hour window repair shop. What the hell is this place? Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Well, if this ain't the creepiest fucking area. Airship rotors covered in spiderwebs. They remind you of blades. Hey, money. A naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow color. Also, Kim, please do not walk around in here. You are freaking me the fuck out. Blue velvet, soft to the touch, moth bitten. Is this Emma's atelier? There's a lot of shit over here. But where are the clothes that you used to the display? It's talking about the mannequin. What do we got here?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes.
Looks like almost
some
like a
ancient
D&D
cave
game.
mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic.
Okay.
Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona. No longer a
Drama.
man, but a welkin.
All right.
One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the welkin. This is extremely important. Kim, I told you we would find our suspect. I think we found the sketch.
It's Vara Hamira.
Vara
His face white
Vara
and scarred like cracked
Hamira.
marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says all non-Welkin
Got it.
races will be purged.
So we're operating on Lorwyn elf logic. Racist. Lovely. And that right there will tell you just how big of a nerd I am. MTG references, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know the story of MTG, look it up. It's actually very cool.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin,
Yep.
and the High Welkin to rule them all.
Next thing you're going to tell me is these Welkin are obsessed with beauty.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
One of them is a Welkin supremacist.
Mm-hmm. Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game.
Guilty. You guys don't want to know how much time I've spent on the current D&D world. Speaking of, keep an eye out for videos on that. We finally figured out a VTT for that. That's the correct acronym. Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the Welkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
And for what? All gone.
Yeah, they put in quite a bit of effort into these illustrations. All right, what about the
The
photos?
photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see
Okay, so we're going
permafrost
from
and glacial landforms,
Lorwyn to
trees grown in under the snow.
Shadowmoor.
Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to
Okay,
shore.
never mind. That's
There are
Kaldheim.
pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and
Or
bones.
depending on when you're talking about, it could also be Dominaria. Because Dominaria had like 3 ice ages.
You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, Boreal Dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario, a desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
So then maybe this is like Warhammer. Like original Warhammer, not 40k. Give me one moment, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Girlfriend was calling me. All right. Inspect schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like
So this
sprint,
was last
daily
year
mini,
then.
and GPI span the marker-drawn grid. The
Sprint,
grand
daily,
scheme of production
mini-me,
and money.
and GPI.
It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Mini-me stands for a mini meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
All right, what
As
happened?
time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Filament. So this computer back here. What about the notes?
Handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: call in, tune out, we're all untethered, and heat death of the universe. The full text reads, heat death of the universe is the new black.
In role-playing,
Another note
so it
says,
is D&D.
the biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Okay, or maybe Warhammer. But Warhammer is more tabletop game than it is role-playing. It's like tabletop miniatures. All right, let's check this filament out. I'm curious. I'm curious
The
now.
radio computer sleeps on its wired frame, forgotten and unused.
Another radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
What he means is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind? This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
Okay, let's power the puppy up.
Some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the compartment.
Empty, like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
This is where the memory should go.
Hit play.
Nothing happens. Something's missing. There's no tape in the player.
Print.
Nothing happens.
Press play
Nothing
again.
happen. Something's missing.
Okay, so we need to find a tape. Cause now I'm curious. I want to know what happened to this project.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker. The mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Hold on. How do I know what Kedron mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
What am I looking
Radio
at?
frequencies, it seems.
Oh,
UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries.
Of course.
Very advanced.
The anatomy of the curse. So it's probably not something medical. Must be an elaborate piece of art.
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red
The
heart
game
titled
master
The
frequency.
Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in
Oh.
on any station it wants.
Oh, I see. This is actually crazy. Okay, this is they're basically trying to put together an MMORPG using only radio signals. That's cool as fuck.
They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
Wait, who's the game master?
Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people. A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across
Hold on. The schedule. The reason why it was dying down was because the game was dying down. People weren't calling in as often.
And even Ilmara.
Okay.
All of this is gone, left unrealized.
So it didn't actually get to happen.
There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Mm-hmm. The cost of the airwidth alone must have been huge.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Alright then. Hey Kim, what's up?
Okay, what do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
It's obvious. This is what remains of Suna's radio game studio, Fortress Accident.
Yes, I got that. What I meant was, What were they trying to achieve with this damn game?
Like I said, an MMORPG.
What were their ambitions? Because this here looks rather advanced.
He has respect and curiosity for this failed endeavor. This is way above your tiny little policeman head.
I don't know, man. I'm not an artist.
Okay, well, I think
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
it looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Yeah, and pushed out to a wide audience.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
How are they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
I get a headache running for a game that's any more than 6 players. I can't imagine what this must have been like.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before.
Yeah, like I said,
Just don't have the
MMO.
technology.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the We World board game, with hit death thrown in.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately.
You know,
This game is too good to be left unfinished.
conceptualization, I don't hear from you very often, but I have to agree. This is a badass idea. What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Whew. This is actually really cool. I'm glad I came down here.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but
Do we have any money? Let's give them more money so they can finish it and make it even bigger. Yeah, fuck it, we'll
it's too
say
late
that.
for that, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
Let's keep moving.
it's sad. Because honestly, that is a really fucking cool idea for this world. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that idea is ever going to pan out. Let's see if you can't find that tape, though. Hey, more money. Oh, there's something back here. Skis with slipstream printed on the laminated top layer. Steel rotor blades bearing a slipstream logo. Production schedule of... Ooh, filament memory. Hey, let's look at that computer again, Kim.
Tiles on the cube are
Insert.
still like a smooth draw. The filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Hit
The
play.
speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's playing a magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Let's try the password for the production schedule.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Afterlife, death.
Good. I've unlocked the production schedule. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Alright.
Really? She just used the same password?
I mean, yeah, why not?
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Alright, let's see what it looked like.
With a
Print.
quiet determination, the printer starts printing, a piece of paper unfolding like a handheld fan. A black crisscross of letters covers its surface.
What do we got?
It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about Whirl Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio Fortress Accident. The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seems to be a production schedule.
Read about capital. I know about money.
In its short time of existence, Fortress Accident SCA managed to burn through truly insane amounts of money. The first tranche of seed financing brought in
150,000.
but then came the delays. Eventually, the damage reached
400,000.
with only half of the game finished.
Where'd they get all this money?
Let's just say it was a real adventure for their Igaunian investor.
All right, workforce. Who worked here how long?
Fortress Accident employed 18 people. The bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers, sound engineers, a CEO, 2 marketing experts, and a single overburdened producer who developed a habit of popping Pyrrolidon in the basement to escape his obligations. Why did Fortress Accident have so many concept artists?
Wait, why did a radio game need so many artists?
It didn't.
It didn't need so many concept artists?
No, definitely not. A few more producers could have come in handy though, especially when dealing with writers, some of whom routinely skip to work because of mental health issues and extremely unprofessional sleep schedules.
You know, game, if you're wanting to call me out, you can just call me by name. Not the mental health issues, but the unprofessional sleep schedules. I'm recording this. I started this recording at like 9:20 or maybe 9:15 on a work night. So, yeah, unprofessional sleep schedules right here.
One of them even managed to steal some valuable company property before skipping town for good.
Skim through the production schedule, whatever it is.
The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankruptcy.
Because of the concept artists?
Not the concept artists. It wasn't even the writers. With their panic attacks and 3-hour lunches, it was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding ambitions of the development team.
Okay.
They tried to make a 4 million real game with 400,000 in their bank account.
So they were destined to fall short.
They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower and imagination.
Yeah.
They couldn't.
Oh, so they were done in by their own ambition.
No. Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared. That is, until they discovered the Valley of the Heads.
I'm sorry, what? The what?
At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jim's born Suliswaf Jalisa, decided that what Whirl Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map. This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor.
This isn't some insane shit. Who were these people?
The world had never seen their kind before, and might never again.
How many heads were there?
So many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men, all of which could be endlessly recombined.
Okay. Let me just pull up my calculator real quick. Each head can go on each body, which means we're dealing with 10,000 squared. Also, YouTube. 100 million. 100. No fucking wonder this game went south. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's pretty bad. So that's what did them in?
Well, yeah, that and the catastrophic data loss.
It gets better. The what now?
On the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end, where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness, before the Egonian investors pulled the plug. What is clear is that one day, an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian Lintel front, just as the World Untethered project was being compiled that day.
And the anomaly caused all the data to get lost in the air.
When the project was returned, it was completely blank. The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider, but despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay for the loss.
Wasn't there a copy of the game, a backup?
Mysteriously enough, it seems that the offsite copy happened to be onsite.
Yeah, I remember them
catastrophic
talking
data
about
loss
that.
occurred. It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly
Oh, the lead
maintenance of the
pro.
offsite copy
Ooh.
and,
Oh,
keep
and
it
now we know why
offsite.
that lady
An
was so off.
explanatory note
She is a
from the lead
druggie.
programmer has been
Okay.
attached.
An explanatory note from the lead programmer has been attached.
S. Lukanen Kilda, the lead
Yeah,
programmer
Kilda.
of Fortress Accident. The offsite copy was onsite because there was no offsite anymore. Not for me, not after 8 months of crunch. I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement in the ice bear refrigerator near where I went to sleep. It was perfectly safe there. The temperature conditions were optimal.
Seems like a perfectly reasonable explanation.
That's not what her colleagues thought. She's right, actually. Nothing wrong with keeping this type of filament memory in a fridge.
Is there anything else from this lead programmer?
The production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to be added sometime later.
All right, let's read the notes at the
4
end.
months later, by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under, too. Slipstream switched to making skis, and the hairdressers just left, cursing Martinez. They're right, though. Something's seriously wrong with this place. Martinez, all of it. Still haven't got an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulindian front on that day. Since the
Okay.
computation happened on air, I reckoned it had to coincide with an actually existing location. I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Turns out it's only
The church.
800 meters from here. The address is Saint-Brun 1147.
Okay.
I'm going there to look this thing in the eye.
Tear off the printout and throw it away.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
I figure we can sell the filament, get $50 for it. Okay. Well, there's the oven they were talking about. Well, hi there, Mr. Bear
You
Fridge.
see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? This must be the giant ice bear fridge that Suna mentioned. Look inside.
Crack it
Gust
open.
of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim. It's a fridge.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge. Let's take a look inside.
The
What do we
shelves
got?
are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge. But where's the filament memory? It's not here.
Hey, I can't see the offsite copy anywhere.
Someone must have taken it. What does the note say?
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Okay, examine one of the ice cream
A
wrappers.
friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
Alright. I think I know what it was doing here. Like, one of the businesses that must have failed was like a ice cream parlor. What do we
The
got
note
here?
is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
It's been there for a while.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read it.
Someone has scribbled. S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's
In the
important.
frozen ice cream
I'd do it
maker.
myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
Any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the iceberg fridge.
I'm gonna assume the illiterate ginger kid is Kuno. We know what a filament memory is. Who moved the
Sully
memory?
Wasn't he one of Miss Lucan and Kilda's co-workers? I remember
Right,
when
yeah.
we were reading her personal log.
Okay, put the note away. So it's gotta be somewhere. Nope, that's an office desk. Still though, $2 and a bit of magnesium. What else do we got? There's a lot of shit in here. Flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Okay, well, how do we take the hidden doorway? Oh, there we go. 2 rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the Revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
It's a hole in the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Yeah, let's look.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Inspect the
Most
rifles.
of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine
I'm
wood
sorry,
stock
did we just
in better
upgrade from our
cosmetic order
pistol that
than the others.
we're still missing, by the way? Still haven't found that one. But to a rifle.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
Oh, not functional. Damn. That's disappointing. What does this mean, a rifle here?
It means there are firearms, breech loaders, still lying around in Martinez. This would have been good in our case against Ruby for Titus. Too late for that now. But still, might be useful down the road.
Yeah, fair.
He likes this find.
Antique Belle McGraw rifle. I'm assuming, yeah, it's not a tool, so we can't actually use it. But still, good find. Alright, let's see what we got over here, because I did see some stuff over here. I'm wondering if maybe this is where we need to go. Well, I'll take more money. There's an ice cream maker.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old
Pry bar not
submarine.
strong enough.
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top, and
Okay, well, in that case, instead of the pry bar, let's use the tool she gave us.
this orange machine is buzzing like
Oh,
an
we're
old
still not gonna get it.
submarine. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. Ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzun multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. Look, a black cable is running into the breaker box.
Oh yeah, we can turn it
Unplugging
off.
The ice cream maker.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's do that.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one, something close to you, died.
Very smart. Opening the lid should be much easier after.
Okay, so do we have to wait for it to defrost then?
This orange machine is dead still. It has ice squeaks beneath your and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. We do have 1 skill point. We could throw that into that, but I don't want to. Instead, I kind of want to pick up another thought. I might pick this one. Just to figure out how old I am. Yeah. We'll let that go for a while. For right now, though, let's figure out what else we got here. Kim, please get out of the way. Insane mesh tank top, +1 drama. Also got this down here. Cellar window, people's feet shuffling by on the street. Okay, what else can we find? Yeah, they wanted us to talk to the lady in the furnace.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Look inside.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs, the echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing?
I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Yell hello into the furnace.
You muster all your strength and yell. Your dehydrated, hungover throat can produce little more than a dry croak. A lifetime of smoking and drinking will do that to you.
Yeah, thank you, Volition.
The chatter from the chimney continues on as before. You seem to have made no impression on whatever's up there. Then again, maybe it's worth actually trying something up there.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try again later.
Alright. Well, we gotta give everything here some time, so let's head up. Actually, no, there was one more thing we could check out down there. I just now realized. Yeah, there's this staircase right here. Oh, this is... Okay, that's convenient. We got a shortcut. Alright. Investigate Doom commercial area. We know where that is. We just need to figure out a way to get more physical instrument, I think is what we needed. Let's go about Ruby in the village. Yeah, we need to get this open. We need to call the station and call Jamrock Public Library. So first let's call station, if they're still even open anymore.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
Alright, pick up the radio.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
I need to report a dead body on the Martinez boardwalk.
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
Unidentified middle-aged man, height 170 to 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build. Looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
No, seems like it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card in from his pockets.
Any information on the library card?
It's from Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy Majane.
Good.
Or
We have it.
Majan.
Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We'll take it.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
If you could connect me to the public library, I'd appreciate
I'm
it.
afraid they're closed. It says here that the library is open from 10
Ah,
a.m. to
7
6 p.m.
o'clock. Okay.
We should try again during business hours.
Fair enough, that'll be a tomorrow thing. Alright, I'm done with the radio for now.
Over and
In the cabin, you see a
Alright. Another bit of good police work done. Forgot to do that earlier, but we're good. Boardwalk Island and Land's End. Sing karaoke. Visit apartment 28 sometime after 2100 to see if someone's home. Replace the lost bull! We have the bull! Gentlemen, we have your replacement bull.
officer.
yourself together, René. What do you want?
I found you guys a new bull.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Now. No need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
There's not going to be an alternative. I do suggest taking it.
That's how it is, huh? Fine. I guess you did attempt to right your hooliganism.
I still feel so bad about that one.
He mumbles something to himself. It seems to be a variety of curses.
Alright, we have replaced the Lost Bull. We're not drinking booze, fuck off. Don't we already have our badge? Thought we already had our badge. Blue, what the hell is this? Oh no, interact.
A police badge on which you see the
I found
photo
my
of a
badge.
At least something good came out of all this.
Study the
Encased
badge.
between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that, but the badge is new. You used an old photo for a new badge.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
Yeah. And he's winking? Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information.
Wait, the
on
watermark.
it,
We need to check the
and a
watermark, don't we?
shining watermark.
Name Harrier DuBois.
Harrier? That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harrier DuBois didn't.
Harrier DuBois it is then.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier DuBois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
Fair enough.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines
Lieutenant
of information.
2JFR?
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
I don't know what W. Freighter means.
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work.
Okay.
I'm a lieutenant.
And W. Freighter?
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion
Oh.
to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter.
Declined.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's decomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors, out of respect.
So we declined 2 different promotions.
And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
I thought my rank was drunk. What's a decomptage?
Decomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol citizens' militia. It means counting down to 2s.
The countdown is modeled after the dual leadership system employed by the left during the revolution, which in turn was developed by last-century experimental psychologists in the University of Königstein.
Okay, thank you, Encyclopedia. That was actually one of the few times you were kind of helpful. I appreciate it.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kinks.
What kinks?
Kinks like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
Ah, fair enough.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
I'm not gonna pull the superior. So you've been putting up with me because we're the same rank.
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Thank you, Kim.
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
Thanks, Kim.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it.
All right, back to the
Such a
document.
small yet precious thing Expensive paper caught between thick
So
plastic.
I
like a
can already
fly
kind of read this
in
one.
mud with
Revachol,
leads.
and then this would be Jamrock 41.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Yep, fair enough.
The numbers are not there for good measure. They have an administrative purpose, one that's unfortunately been erased from your memory.
Date of issue, 7th of November,
4
50th.
months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Fair enough.
A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
You're pretty sure you weren't doing well, but better? Probably yes.
All right, put it away. Well, we have our badge. Who put the clothes in the trash? Who else has unauthorized access to whirling trash? Find this person, you'll know who tampered with the scene. It may take a while. We're not doing this one. Oh, hold on. We need to forge the signatures. And then getting the hangman's boots we can't do anymore. So we've just about filled out what we can do at the moment. I mean, we do need to go over and check out... Okay. Let's go into the whirling and see about forging these papers. Because they said somewhere you feel safe enough to sleep, so can we forge them in here? Yes.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 14
All right, let's
month
do it.
construct. With a confident flourish, you complete your forgery. What do you see on the signature line?
2 names, Isabella Sadie and Lillian Carter.
Indeed, they look distinctly different and very convincing. These might as well be their actual signatures.
Good. Everett will have to start over with his scheming. When Isabel and Lillian dispute the signatures, the document will be rendered null and void. Any halfway competent notary should be able to handle this. Not getting their actual signatures was probably the best thing to do. Now all we have to do is mail these. I think I saw a mailbox on the plaza.
All right, let's do it. Away we go. Anything to get back at least a little bit against Everett after all the shit he's put me through. I'm still not entirely sure what he wanted me to do with that one thing. Now where's... Oh, yeah, mailbox. I remember to patent you, little buddy. How's it going?
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with it. You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug Everett. You know he's going to play you somehow.
All right, let's go back to Everett. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
All right, yeah, we just need to go talk to Everett, which means we need to head up into up here. Hello, Mr. Racist. How about the things getting over here? Not changed? Yeah, that sounds about right for a strike. I shouldn't talk shit, because there have been some good strikes that have made some good progress. I think it's like SAG-AFTRA or something like that. Basically the writer's strike in Hollywood. That was a huge deal a while back. That one actually did some good. But quite a few of, to my knowledge, have not worked out so well. So I'm always a little iffy on them. Mostly because it's so easy for people to break the line. This is not a fish. What? Okay, sure. What is it? All right, Everett.
Mr. DuBois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, What can Everard Clare do for you today?
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a real future, Harry, and proven yourself a real kingsman who's not afraid to make the tough decisions. I know I can trust you now.
Indeed you can trust me, sir.
You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
See, forging that signature really paid off.
Yes, it
Well
did.
done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
Why, thank you, drama.
You don't know his full plan. Perhaps he expected trickery. Perhaps the signatures weren't important. The point is, do not think you're ahead of him.
You know, let's just skip to the important bit. Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
Fine, where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway, the neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the DuBois Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
She's waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
Do you know who she is?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous
Okay.
can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
The
I,
pigs.
for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
Okay, fair enough, Kim. That's a good joke.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not
Hey,
give him the
hey, Esprit de
satisfaction.
Corps, come on. That was a good joke.
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
All right.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
So 10 o'clock to 2 a.m.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
All right, that's it for
Great,
now.
Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the DuBois Union. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
Fair enough. All right. Have a good one, Everarts. You're a complete bastard, and I wish you a merry time in hell. All right. Let's get the hell out of here, and let's head... Where do we want to go next, actually? Confront the pigs and get your gun back. Okay, so we need to do that later. I also want to do the smoker on the balcony. So 2100, apartment 28. Which that one's going to take a little while. We need to wait for it. So I think what we're going to do is... Something else I learned while I was looking at my clipboard earlier was that every case file I read in there takes up a half hour of time. So if we go in front of the apartment and read like 3 case files, that will pass enough time to where we can head in and just do the thing. Same with going down and talking to the woman at the fish market. Alright, but anyway, we also have an upgrade if we so choose. Thought cabinet. We don't have any other thoughts that I really want to cement. Because like I said, Guillaume de Million, not really something I'm interested in. I'm mostly just looking at stuff that makes me like more of a normal person. I mean, maybe that one. But, like, these two, probably not. Yeah, we're just... Yeah, let's just keep moving. Let's head to the apartment complex now, see if we can't get... whoever the smoker is, because I'm still not entirely sure why we're after... Okay, Harry, figure out how stairs work. Thank you. It is also very nice that we've been finding so much money because I don't have to worry about picking up bottles along the street. That has completely faded from my mind. Granted, we only got 2 more days in the whirling, according to our current wallet, and that could change depending on what all we need to buy, so I may try to sell some shit to the pawn shop. That may be a decent idea. Let's head here. We'll head up onto the balcony, and then we'll start reading some case files. Just to pass time. Here, distant traffic night is falling on the city. So yeah, we need an apartment number 28. So which one of these is that? This one?
This door is made of metal.
Yep. Okay. Let's read some case files, why don't we?
It's the ledger you found in the
All right.
trash. A
Read
cabbage
case
takes
file.
about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
The Next World mural.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Coudon. Cause of failure, rent too high.
Fair enough.
The mural
Thank you,
is
Rhetoric.
enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible, only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class."
Okay, until that last line, they had my support, and then just, eesh.
People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution,
Okay.
but not the design. The ideologue of the Next World mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Wait, do I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design.
Fair enough, read
The
on.
crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3.
The hell is a plebiscite? Hold on. The direct vote of all members of an electorate of an important public question such as a change in the Constitution. Roman history, a law enacted by the plebeians' assembly. Okay. I'm still somewhat confused, but I get those words.
The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between 2 options.
Keep the mural, it's right.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible in the next world for new people, and it is too late for us.
The middle class are not to be blamed, it's human nature?
Did anyone ask you what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger? What do you want to tackle next? Or are
Damn,
we
okay,
done?
shut the fuck up, brain. Alright, I get it. The unsolvable case.
AKA Leslie and Burke. AKA the public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk is a cursed case. It has been passed from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer for 10 years. On January 29, the unsolvable case made its way to you.
Okay.
Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in Jamrock, know it's unsolvable. Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man, and you can't lock them away because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration. The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypassers and for Burke to stop dismantling
if they're flashing bypassers, that would,
for them to
I believe,
stop
qualify not
drinking
as
alcohol,
just public indecency,
which
but if they're
in their
specifically
40s
trying to.
or 50s,
I'm gonna wait for
it's
them to
hard
finish.
tell because of their distorted features is a medical improbability on par with you ceasing to produce the expression.
So, fun fact for you guys about criminal law. If you are showing off your private parts, we'll say that for the sake of YouTube. If you're showing off your private parts and you're doing it with the express purpose of showing them to another person and that person did not express consent, that is considered sexual assault. The language is very particular on that. If you are specifically showing other people, that qualifies as sexual assault because they did not give consent and you are forcing them into a sexual act. Now then, couldn't we just keep them off the streets?
You would think that, but you're wrong. Where's the fun in exposing your genitals or breaking stuff in your own home? No, Leslie and Burke are on the corner of Main Street and Perdition because that's where the action is. Can you keep yourself off the streets?
Logic, I'm trying, buddy.
Threatening fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemiaki to take them out.
Zemiaki?
Zemiaki gave them ethanol so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. You tried it all.
To keep them
And still the complaints wouldn't stop, as they hadn't stopped for 10 years.
Giving a person pure ethanol? Ugh. It depends on what they mean by ethanol. Because if it's like just straight ethanol, that could kill a person. But if they're talking about ethanol as in like fuel, people, it's still dangerous, but less so. People huff gas all the time. But still.
It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of Perdition. And what is Leslie doing?
Which one was Leslie again? Leslie was public indecency.
Good, you're learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that they're both drunk. But then again, so are you. The case becomes considerably less comic one day when Burke takes a swing at your ledger. He must
that's
have it
assaulting
confused
officer
with
then.
the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. You're drunk out of your mind on potent Pilsner. You slammed the hardened plastic board.
And the officer very swiftly committing assault back. Got it.
In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who, at this point, is tending to Burke.
So given the state of my clipboard when I found it, the interior compartment was still jammed shut. I managed to fix it. That's where I found the card from the lady. So this must have happened recently.
He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps. The good news is, Burke can't walk anymore.
I love how that's the good
Can't
news.
get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved.
I don't like how I solved
Which
it.
is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing.
All right, let's revisit it.
Much
We're
has
at the time we
changed in
need. Where the fuck did you come from?
Gendarmerie, you found me.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds. It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight.
Found a key hidden under a stone. Was it yours?
It was mine. My friends use it from time to time to visit me. So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
That's what I'm aiming for, yeah.
Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
Why do I feel like this is something that would happen on a Republican's favorite app? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, I installed both sides of the spectrum. I don't know. Why would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me, you do.
Fucking alright, you're very coy about this. By the way, I'm really digging the view here.
Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place. Martinez is special, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Suddenly you are digging things?
Hey, come on, Kim. Very well. I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have a couple of questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up, one by one. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Besides, I've got to run.
Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
Run where?
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
Only if you promise that we'll talk again. It is important.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, alright?
Okay. Thank you, sir. I suppose. Have a good night.
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
There's something so different about him. I can't put my finger on.
Different, of course.
There's something mysterious about the way he talks and moves.
Something so mysterious about the way he talks.
Very mysterious.
Very.
He's barely holding it together. It's all he can do. To
Wait,
keep from
hold on. Does
bursting
Kim
out
think
in
I'm
laughter.
gay?
Come on, detective. Let's go. We've got a potential.
Yeah, okay. Who are you? Hello. You know, there are a good number of things I would expect to find under a person's bed. This was not on the list. Why? Dates for open lectures at a local university. Flyers for underground parties. Dishes soaked up in a pot. An empty ashtray. An exquisite canopy bed made of metal. That doesn't look exactly exquisite. Quarterly business magazine. Is this cabinet over here? Don't mind me. I'm just reading it. Hey, Kim. If this guy isn't from your home country, permission to beat him up. Expensive men's perfume lingers in the air. An old photo of the same apartment dated year 01. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. In a wider sense, this is actually... You are definitely not...
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Maybe. It's hard to tell with your guys'
His
accents.
hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Monsieur Laclé.
No, you're more like French than you're, Kim. I don't know what nationality Kim is. I've forgotten it already.
I heard you talking to
I know he's from Revachol. I don't know like his
Super.
like
I am here to assist you in any way
what's
possible.
the term?
Ask me
Lineage.
about the hanging.
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
Conceptualization, I think we'll leave the finer things for later. I'm pretty sure our friend here is just a weeb.
Of course. Let me just say it has been an emotional week for me.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
You actually witnessed the lynching?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
He didn't see the hanging.
Oh.
He saw the little show staged by the Hardys. Let him talk. He may know more than even he knows.
Start from the beginning, if you don't mind.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
That lines up with previous testimony, doesn't it? Well done, detective.
Thank you, sir. I think we've got the picture. Anything else stand out?
Only that there were about 8 or 10.
8 or 10.
I
So
couldn't
8
make
lines
out
up.
It was so dark. And it was quiet. Quietest lynching I've ever heard of, let alone heard. But I suspect you knew that already. I can't say I'm surprised. The fine reputation of the men and women serving in the RCM is well deserved.
It's unofficial like you doing in Martinez.
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Well, okay, but what are you doing here in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project.
Yeah,
The building
okay,
used
yeah,
to
the
be a
paint.
12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
What is the price stability?
It is the most important thing.
Okay, that doesn't tell me anything,
It's
bud.
the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment,
Yeah,
which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
yeah. I mean, honestly,
Basically,
all.
it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Yeah.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stabilité works to keep inflation just below 2%.
2% of what?
But not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
Okay, buddy, you're not answering my questions
The
at all.
coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Okay, fine, give me a
A
leaflet.
sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the moral index.
Okay, so you're from the moral.
It's the reason why I
Ooh.
identify as a moralist. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the moral intern's commitment to transparency.
Right, enough business, let's talk about
Whatever you
something
wish,
else.
officer.
We're not telling them about the fugitive. I think we got all we
Do
need.
you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Hold on, why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave,
that's a little.
I should be leaving as well.
It's a little sus, but we'll leave it be.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments.
Ah. Well, thanks for the heads up, but I'm done here.
Of course. I'm glad I could help.
All right, you have yourself a good night with your boy toy. In the meantime, also, I was right. That is something that okay. I was more right than I knew. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Let's head to this fish market. Only thing is, I don't know where the fish market actually is. So this might be the interesting part of things. Also, good to see Kuno and Kuno S have not gone to bed yet. Real parenting win there, those two. I'm assuming the fish market's on like the new section of the map, the part that I haven't really explored all that well. So, actually, we have a map. Yeah, it'd be next to the fisherman shacks, I'd assume. Oh. Oh, we can actually see... That is very nice. I didn't realize that was a thing. I didn't realize when we highlighted those, it actually told us where they were located on the map. That is handy. Alright, let's see if we can't find where we're needing to go. There's my car. It's at night fish market. Oh, we should also probably talk to her about old Ruby. You've seen pretty much everyone around here, so have you seen this lady?
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast.
I'm looking for someone. Looking for a suspect who might have stayed in this neighborhood.
Okay. When did this person stay here?
Very recently, over the past few days. She might have arrived on Friday.
Oh. I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning.
Really?
Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I've been sleeping like a corpse after. The sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find someone else. Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to go on any dates right now, ma'am. Oh, hello. Who are you?
I'll just keep the coordinates.
Oh, hey, Joyce.
Channel, if that's okay. It's too shallow near the pier. Hi, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way. Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to a pier any day. Jetty.
Something about the way she says it makes you want to sing.
Jetty.
Oh, jetty, oh, jetty. It's good to see you here, detectives. I only just arrived myself.
Yeah, how's it going, Joyce?
What brings you here, madame?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings isn't on any of the official maps, as far as I can tell.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
So how do you like it around here?
How do I like it?
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The jetty below her feet creaks to the tune. The smell of salt and dog shit in the background.
Yeah.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name. All the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there?
Yes, how about we not look at that one so closely?
I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she will. You should ask your questions while you can.
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinez. Dull grey metal rests in her scabbard. A sword. The wind is too loud for her to hear.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
All right. Politics time. Let's react.
Try not to be scared. This is just how the real city looks.
Oh, I'm not frightened, officer. I'd never...
It's early spring, and the rains are coming. An officer enters a low hut of stone and wood. Inside, weapons are piled against the walls. Rifles with splintering stocks, and swords. Tens, if not hundreds.
So this is her past.
They're antiques, says
Lieutenant John, never
the
mind.
archetype
John
to his
McCoy.
partner. They're digging them up from the catacombs now, fixing them. Old caches from the revolution.
Yeah, we found a rifle.
The children carry them up. Come May, the streets will be flooded. Outside, the wind rattles the loose hatches, flooded with cheap weapons in angry hands.
Do you know how they discovered this place?
This fishing village?
No, they're in Celindian, Isla.
Can't say I do.
Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty.
45% is around where I'm operating. Things are getting better, though.
I knew you would sympathize. Most Revacholians will never know what this place means. Our home. This island of matter. Or why they were ferried over in the first place. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
Tell me something else.
Of course. I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit. This is cause for cautious optimism. How can I help you at this juncture?
You know what? I'll just go ahead and tell you. Found my badge, by the way.
I love you did.
Fast. Observe. She is memorizing your badge number.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Harrier DuBois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious.
I don't know if high qualification applies to me anymore, but...
What can I help you with,
Yeah.
Lieutenant Harrier?
That's all. Good to see you again, though, Joyce. Wasn't aware that you would actually move your boat over. That's kind of nice. I'll have to keep that in mind. Wait, hold on. Are you the old lady we're needing?
The old
Can't
woman
be.
The buzz of electric lights blends together with the slow. There's a gap where the name of that song should be. You should ask her about it right now.
You're still up?
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens when you grow older. My suggestion is, don't grow any older than you already are. That's old enough.
Oh, I can ask her to wash the
What's
jacket?
troubling your mind?
Hey, I found this jacket, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for me?
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah.
Thank you,
Could use a
Volition.
breather. It's been another track and field day.
Hey, I'm sorry, Kim, but we need to rush. We're under a time limit. Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands.
By the way, have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Because she's blind, which you seem to have
Oh. Okay, but you know who I'm talking about?
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
You know something. We're here to help.
Aye, that you are, Dark Omen. Help yourselves and your organization. Help the storm clouds gather on the horizon.
You know something we've decided not to tell us.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
People are not going to be very cooperative around here, are they?
I hope you don't mind.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
Alright. Have a good one, ma'am. What kind of jacket did you wash for us, though? Ooh, that ain't bad, actually. At least I assume that's what she washed for me. Yeah, that's the only one I can really see. I'm gonna say... Yeah, it's the windbreaker down here. Alright, let's check out this cabin that she gave us.
The door has seen better days.
It's getting late. I'll let you sweep this place on your own. I'm sure you can handle the washerwoman. I'll be sleeping in my room in the whirling. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Alright, I'll sleep here, then see you in the morning.
Good night. Try not to break the case without me.
Enter the shack. Yeah, what do we got? Floorboards creak under your every step.
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others. The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched.
Move the board
Hollow
aside.
space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below.
What's in here?
Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand, though.
Alright, let's search
You
through it.
stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then something hard wrapped in paper.
Alright,
A
what do we
small
got?
cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet.
Oh.
A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber.
Interesting.
The floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does. You have enough to confront her with.
Yeah, because that means someone was hiding
Extra
weaponry
ammunition.
here.
She's locked and loaded, ready to fight some cops.
What else do we got?
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
Mirror B for now. Do we have a skill point? We do. I don't want to increase electrochemistry, because I hate hearing from this guy. He's an asshole, but let's try and buff it up as much as we can. God, that looks so dumb. Okay, what else we got? Shivers? No. Pain threshold? Nope. Shivers. Electrochemistry. Here we go. Electrochemistry. Physical instrument. Yeah, we'll keep what we got. Half-light, half-light, physical instrument. Okay, I think that's all the buffs we can get for electro.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your... Still not happening.
Fair enough. Okay. It was worth a try. Alright, let's change back into our original. What else did we swap out? We swapped out our gloves. I think that's everything. Yeah. Oh, we can get a shave, it looks like.
You see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight, like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman. You use the small mirror and a straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade chafes against your
There
skin,
we go.
producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender, the air brushing against it chilly.
Feel the clean
It
shaven
feels
cheeks.
So smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you just came from a cold bath.
What is shaving the right
The
call?
water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe.
Nice.
Almost look like a professional.
Does that increase our odds for this?
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
Oh, it
You
does.
see a reflection.
Okay, let's swap back. Let's swap back. Let's try this again.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see it? It's like
Hey.
something snaps in you. a nerve ending,
Ow.
a
Foot.
thought, a sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
Well, I don't know if that was an improvement, but at the very least we look normal-ish. Let's change back into normal clothes before we call it, but we at least look better. Not that one. Where is it? There we go. Okay. What do we got up here? Korjav jacket, +1 logic. Well, it's nice to have actually put our character together a little bit. Now let's figure out where we can get our gun. Somewhere in the fish market, I assume. You guys look like you're sleeping. It's not going to be you. Who are we looking for again? Confront the pigs and get your gun back. You must meet here near the old fish market at 2200. Just walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. Okay. I saw the thought. Where is the thought? Seems the walker was either very confused or drunk out of his mind. Alright, well, let's head this way. So past the fishing village until I hit a boardwalk. Relax, it's not yours. You didn't crush every MC in Revachol, hopefully. There's a slit in the concrete here. Sewer? Oh, here it is. What the fuck? Okay.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now!
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand. Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Raise my hand.
The man appears to be pulling out an object from his pocket. Fear the threat! Fear the threat! Superseding event. Split-second decision. Get on the ground! Get on the goddamn ground!
What is going on? Okay, ma'am, I just want to talk.
Subject yourself to a full body cavity search. Prohibited materials concealed in nostrils, ears, mouth, navel.
Before you continue that, we're gonna skip that.
As long as she's saying it. It appears the things she says are very real to her. You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do.
Please identify yourself, ma'am.
It's the goddamn police, shitbag! Off the pavement! You're under arrest!
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine or drugs?
Do you want drugs, ma'am?
Confiscated contraband! Restricted access! 2 kilos missing! Eyewitness report compromised!
You're not the police. I'm the police.
Back up! Back up! Status unconfirmed!
Lieutenant W. Freighter Harrier DuBois, 41st Precinct.
No. I thought Mr. Moran. Gareth.
Aggravated assault! Man down! Officers in pursuit!
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now. It has nothing to do with what's happening here.
What's the situation?
Law enforcement compromised! Impersonating a police officer!
Does she not believe you're actually a police officer?
I really am a cop. Look, my badge.
License and registration! License and registration! Come in dispatch! Sector! Sector! Azimuth!
It's not a code. just disjointed words.
I can't save. Fuck it.
Here's
Hey, got it.
Drop the multi-tool and immediately dart right. The noise will startle her, allowing you to close the distance. Left hand grabs the barrel, right one breaks the wrist. No, that won't be necessary. Look closer. The gun, all 3 barrels, red and blue light shining through. It's not loaded.
My God, it's not loaded. The gun isn't loaded. Wait.
This isn't police issue.
Oh, she pulled the trigger on herself.
This isn't real. What is this? Please, God, where is that bullets? What is this? Why did you sell me this?
Grab the gun, right now. This might be your only chance.
Yep, grab it.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
Great gears are grinding to a halt. The machine is powering down. She's all out of jolt. Okay, you need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
Very sorry this is how life turned out for you.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
Alright, what am I gonna do with you?
The catatonic woman, especially now that she's unarmed, doesn't seem to be a threat to anyone but herself.
Titus wants to be the sheriff. I'll tell him where to find you. Maybe he knows your family.
Please leave the radio on. Mr. Moran is on Channel 8.
Reflex to what? Being left alone? She stands motionless, just a heap of clothes and fleshes now. Maybe if you search her once more.
Ma'am, I'm gonna have to search you just to be safe.
Stands slumped. She looks catatonic under her mountain of RCM paraphernalia. Is one of those things a police cap? There were narcotics in there too. You're thinking of taking them? Do.
Pick up the cap, but we're not gonna take the...
Even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
Shake her shoulder.
The old woman doesn't react to your touch.
I'm gonna take the narcotics, but I'm not going to use them because it's more dangerous to leave them in her hands.
You take the vial of Pyrrolidon and the bottle of speed as evidence, obviously.
Indeed.
She didn't consume them. She didn't look high. She confiscated them, a little like you are doing now.
Alright, well, we got a police cap at the very least out of that. Give. We're now in decent clothing now. RCM commander's jacket, dress shirt, and trousers. Yeah, we look pretty good. I like it. The only thing I'm a little iffy on is the shoes. The shoes are like cavalry boots. Still though, I like the way we look. We've definitely cleaned up our act quite a bit since the start of the game. We now have our gun. I'm going to head back to the Whirling in Rags. We'll sleep there, and then I'll probably end off the episode. Very productive day, though. Very productive. In fact, I think we just about ran out of stuff to do. Oh, we do need to ask the washwoman about the bullet we found. Oh, Miss Washwoman. Found something very interesting under the floorboards.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Why is there a bullet under the floorboards of your shack?
Damn that girl.
And without anger.
There we go.
Harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
I'm guessing you didn't put it there, Ruby did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
You rented the room to her?
Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl. as I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When was this?
She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl?
You said she left on Monday?
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
She probably heard the Lieutenant's Kanema drive by, and it woke her up, just like it did you.
Was the room exactly as she left it?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Was there anything else in there?
No.
The truth, sire.
Thank you, Drama. What is she like, Ruby?
She's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Did she talk to you much this time?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
Did she have any technical equipment with her, like radio stuff?
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape millions she'd made. Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
She may simply have kept the equipment elsewhere.
Where did she go?
I don't know. Further up the coast.
So
She
along
tried to
the
leave
left there.
quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north.
It's a peninsula. She might be trapped.
She's stuck here.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
Further up the coast we go, then.
Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me.
The failed electric neuron. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
Okay. Knowing that Ruby is probably armed, I think it's best to wait until we have Kim with us on this one. I mean, granted, we have our gun.
If you do find her, please go easy on her.
All right.
She really means it. It's an honest plea.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
I'll try, ma'am. Yeah, don't we? Yeah, we have it in tools, don't we? Oh, no, that's our... Okay, yeah, we do have the pistol. We have the pistol and 2 bullets.
Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like an extension of your arm, the polished wooden handle almost fusing into your palm.
I think my hand recognizes it.
It reminds you of the day you first held it, with fear and respect, hoping you don't have to use it in vain. The sun was out in Jamrock. It was so long ago. Sheathe your sidearm, officer. A serious law official, cop by the book, should know to only unholster their service weapon when using it is unavoidable.
Alright, so we put this away then? Alright, we'll put it away for now and then just keep our hand empty in case we need to draw it. Still though, great to have our weapon. That is a really good find right now. Especially considering we got it out of the hands of Miss Crazy. But we already paid for a room at the Whirling in Rags, so let's head back there and go ahead and take our rest and take our leave on this video. Because it is 11 p.m. on a work night. I need to get to bed. Scroll between the thighs of a page 3 girl. Regine. I didn't even get to read that fully. I was trying to figure out what a page 3 girl meant. Yeah, I didn't actually want to abandon Kim. Kind of just ended up that way. Oh, by the way, Titus, got someone I need you to pick up.
The Copper-nado is back. What do you want?
There's an old catatonic lady in the old fish market on the other side of the bay. She needs help.
What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
If you want to be local law enforcement, these kinds of things fall on your shoulders.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it?
Yep, her.
God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Kuron or something. Bastards left her alone when she got
You see,
sick.
I feel bad about calling these guys a circus. They're actually pretty genuinely nice dudes now that I've gotten to know them a little more.
Hey, wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
Yes, let's stop talking about that.
I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Big.
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do.
No, she didn't have anything in mind.
No? Well, whatever then, Copper.
No. They totally said what it was. What was it? Anyone remember?
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Good.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with?
Where'd she get all her cop gear, by the way?
Dunno. She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time on the beach.
Station 41. A man carries a crate of rusted, unused badges. You think these would net us something at the annual auction? A balding detective drags a comb futilely across his head. Shit, who'd want those? Just dump them into the river.
What's her name? Her real name, not Pigs.
Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Marianne LaPlante. Marianne, we're not going to say Amigo
Else you
LaPlante.
wanted to know?
Who was she?
Was like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off. But still.
Us kids? That must have been ages
Oh,
ago.
shit.
She was better then.
So she was like the community grandma, basically.
Children kept her together.
How'd she get like this?
Wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
Law enforcement is a respectable occupation, sir.
Respectable professions don't shoot kids, Cerdo.
I feel like there's some story there, Elaine.
Easy there, Al. Sit down. We got one of our own to take care of, so let's not get worked up.
Hey, thanks for helping out, Titus.
No problemo, cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
All right, have a good one, boys. Appreciate you. I honestly really do, Titus. You're a solid guy. The more I'm getting to know you, you're a solid guy. I like you. All right. Kim's in the room right next to us, but now we are good to go. We check ourselves in the mirror.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. You see your face, such as it is. A regular, clean-shaven police officer.
Just as we always wanted to be. Let's go ahead and head
But
to
it's
sleep.
still cold from the broken window. It's not easy, but your bones are so tired from what feel like weeks of work on the case. You have to try. After what feels like hours, you feel you might be sleeping.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother.
Yeah, there's
All
this
those
voice
faces and
again.
all those
This asshole.
names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Recorded in you. Forever. On Faraday.
Spinning, spinning. Tell me, am I dreaming?
No. You're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash. The bang. The endless learning experience.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance.
Who's this her?
Rising. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time.
Smoking
The last time. The smoke in her mouth.
What is going on? Who are we talking about? Who's this her?
The faces turning, changing.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
The rain, the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards.
God damn, whoever the voice actor is for the reptilian brain.
Meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right, I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the money, baby.
Thank you, Savoir Flair. Savoir Faire.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Forget politics, and I'll just sleep if I keep on like this.
Are you sure? You could be closing the door on a brilliant and special future for yourself.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm very You're right, it's time to get political.
I knew you couldn't resist. So now you're gonna change the world. But how?
Yeah, I guess.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Feel the pillow under your cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation.
Yeah, these two.
At a time.
These two are my fucking rock. Volition, Logic, you two are my friends. I love you guys.
Hey, Moneymouth. Indrak, the impeccable hustler provider of the 7th generation. It's showtime with Savvy.
Are we finally going to solve the lynching?
What? No.
Savoir
Screw
Flair.
that shit show. You're at the center of this one. Come on down, contestant. You're about to make some money.
I know all about money.
No, you don't. You just keep muttering about your economic self-interest and not doing anything about it. Yeah, I heard you back there. What the hell was that?
I was asleep.
Exactly. Not making money when you're asleep, are you? If you want to be rich, you better work until your fingers bleed.
Okay,
You can sleep when you die.
I won't lie, I have had these thoughts before. College plus part-time job at the same time was rough. Especially because, like, I say part-time job, I was borderline working full-time hours on some weeks because I would work like 30 hours a week, and then I get called in for extra shifts as well. So there were times where I'd have classes, I'd be taking like 18 credit hours, and then you're supposed to take 3 times that amount outside of class in order to study. So 3 times 18 is 54. And then on top of that, I had 30 hours a week for work, plus, let's say, 5 hours for an extra shift. So 35 plus 56. That's 91 hours if I'm doing my math correct. Already put away for that. And bear in mind, there's only... there is only, if I'm doing my math correct, because I gotta do it again, 168 hours in a week. More than half of my week was spent in class or studying or working. I did not have very much free time. But anyway.
Listen, if you really want to make it in the big leagues, you need to reconceptualize your entire portfolio. Collecting tear and moaning about taxes is not going to cut it. You need to become a millionaire. Now, how do you become a millionaire?
Really, that's it? That's all I have to say. Why aren't you guys helping me out?
Those guys, they're all financially illiterate. Only Savvy here knows how to dazzle.
Savoir Faire, I haven't invested in you, like, at all. Like, granted, you're still out of 4.
Four-time gold medalist
But still.
in the Samaran Gymnastics Summer Games. The ancient Samaran tribes used carved rhodochrosite to represent their wealth. The bigger the boulder, the more money they had, in case you needed to know.
Thanks, Encyclopedia. Very cool.
Money is only one form of capital. Human relations are another. You're focusing on the wrong things.
Does this giant check that Everett gave me help?
Not unless you have thousands of them stuffed away in secret.
I assume begging rich ladies on boats is not the correct answer.
It should be the other way around. Old mitred money showing up at your doorstep, begging for a slice of cake.
Savoir Faire, this isn't going to end with me being a prostitute, is it? Alright, I give up. I have no idea how to make millions.
Of course you don't. You've never even been close to a sum with more than 3 zeros. Let's face it, you've been on a years-long losing streak. But Savvy's got your back. Savvy's going to book you a charter flight with 80 birds of prey on board to a land where the streets are paved with Krugerrands and fixed income securities. You'll try again, but this time with money.
Again, who's this her? You'll win her back. Who's her?
Are you in?
Wait, win whom back?
The spirit of ultra-liberalism. Your charm, your spin, your winning hand.
Fuck it, we'll do it.
Attaboy. Welcome to the final grind. Here we operate with money on a much higher level than the ordinary citizen. We feed it back into the machine. Stop saving. Start spending. Become a patron. Let's start by getting you into the lucrative art market to diversify your assets and increase your ROI. Speaking of which,
I don't even remember who Cindy is. Cindy seems the type, though.
You're right. She has the poise of a struggling artist. Very tangible. You can feel the poverty on her.
Oh, yeah, it's Miro Lady.
Go and support her like the state never could. Everyone must know that you're a big fucking shark around here.
You know what, savoir-faire, that takes minimum priority right now. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go down and check on Kim, and we're gonna let him know we found our gun. And actually, we have a few people we need to let know we have our gun.
Again? I can't believe
Oh, nope,
this
never
shit.
mind. Right, see you around. Hey, Kim.
Yes?
So, I shaved.
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps,
What is it? You can tell me, Kim.
I'm not really sure about this turn of events. I think the mutton chops might have been a better idea. They sort of seem to cover up some of the...
Yeah, damage. He means damage.
Yeah, I'm
Either way,
sure.
Good on you. You were saying?
Alright. Well, maybe... Oh! Hey, it's Mysterious Smoker Man.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
Hello?
Hello, hello. So what brings you here?
I met your Sunday friend.
You did? And how did you like him?
None of these are something I would actually say. Because this feels like I'm flirting with him. You're right, he was magically bureaucratic.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend then?
It is. On Sundays.
Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
I don't want to talk about other people, I want to talk about you.
What about me, gendarme?
What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I live here. My room's right upstairs.
Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me?
We'll try this, I guess.
It's the sports. He's a sports guy. All about that physical prowess and athletic skill. Nothing else here.
Okay.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
We'll leave that be for now. I do want to, real quick, hop on radio. I want to call the precinct, let them know I found my gun. Oi. Get the fuck away from Kim's... Get the fuck away from Kim's car.
That's one brutal motor carriage.
What is your name? Okay.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would be a fine trophy. We could like hang fucking shrunken
my
heads
brain.
with the side mirrors.
I'm too tired for this shit.
Scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
I appreciate, game, that you're blurring that out, but I can very clearly tell what this word is supposed to be. It's the long version of what the British call cigarettes.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
Okay.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
Let's leave them be for now. I want to save. We'll talk to them next time we play this. But for right now, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Go check out some other videos. I've done content on Disco Elysium as well as other mystery games such as Blueprints, the Sexy Brutale, just several mystery games. I've been on a real kick. I also started Return to the Obra Dinn recently, so if you want to check that out, feel free. Beyond that, though, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you all so much for watching, and have a good day.